Hello, this is Sage and you're watching 𝐾𝐿 TV live from Sydney, and this is the Stocks in Action show. And in today's show we'll take a look at the latest updates from the low carbon Australian natural gas producer Senex Energy, Australian pharmaceutical company 𝐊𝐴𝐚 Group Holdings and fund managers company Pinnacle Investment Management. The ASX listed gold and silver mining and exploration company Manica Resources and oil and gas exploration company Oil Search. And lastly, we'll take a quick glance at the developments across the ASX 200, so please stay tuned till the end. And firstly, the shares of the low-carbon Australian natural gas producer Senex Energy were up on Thursday after the company announced a gas sales agreement with the Australian resources company New Century Resource for the sale of around 7 petajoules of natural gas over 3 years. And New Century owns and operates the Century Mine, located approximately 250 kilometres northwest of Mount Isa, Queensland. New Century employs more than 250 people in the production of zinc concentrates and exports to 12 smelters on 3 continents. Natural gas is to be supplied by Senex to New Century at the Diamantina Power Station in Mount Isa, generating the power required to operate the Century Mine. So the Diamantina Power Station is owned and operated by APA Group, and under the 3-year agreement starting 1st January 2022, Senex will provide around 7 petajoules of natural gas to support New Century's processing operations at a fixed price, in line with current market levels. And Senex will further supply around 1 petajoule of additional natural gas at New Century's election by mid-2022 in support of material increases in production levels. And this is the 10th major natural gas supply agreement announced by Senex since 2019. Senex has signed more than 75 petajoules of agreements with customers including Adbury, CleanCo Queensland, CSR Building Products, Opal, Aurora and Visiglass. The next big news comes in from 𝐊𝐴𝐚 Group Holdings, which is an Australian pharmaceutical company. 𝐊𝐴𝐚 shares were trading flat on Thursday as the company declared that it has struck a deal with Noel Animal Health to advise on the 𝐶PAT-01 clinical program and US regulatory strategy ahead of the company's pre-submission conference, commonly referred to as a PSC meeting, with the FDA's Centre for Veterinary Medicine. And the 𝐶PAT-01 is a standardised pharmaceutical product derived from natural THC and CBD extracts, formulated into a liquid oral solution to provide veterinarians with a safe and effective veterinary medicine for the treatment of pain and inflammation in dogs. The announcement revealed that Laura Tremmel will be 𝐊𝐴𝐚's technical manager for the project, with more than 20 years of experience in companion animal practice and veterinary drug development with companies such as Bayer and Aratana Therapeutics. And Noel is a USA-based consultancy company with expertise in all useful technical areas, offering international product development and registration services for the animal health industry. The technical staff of animal health team at Noel is spread across 3 continents: North America, Asia and Europe. And Pinnacle Investment Management Group also made the news, which is a funds management company. Shares of the company were trading down on Thursday post the company announcing that it has increased its stake in the leading credit managers Coolabah Capital Partner and Credit Alpha. As a result, Pinnacle Investment Management Group is now a 35% equity owner in these 2 firms, and the company has even made a move to take over West Australian firm Winston Capital Partners. Winston Capital is a third-party marketing and retail distribution firm and also a distribution partner of Coolabah Capital. As a part of its deal with Pinnacle, the existing distribution rights will get transferred to the company. However, other financial terms and agreements details have not been disclosed by Pinnacle. And the company has earlier stated that it plans to use proceeds from its dividend reinvestment plan of financial year 21 to get the 10% additional Coolabah stake. It has been estimated to raise around 32 million Australian dollars from the dividend reinvestment plan, which is used primarily for stake increase. Now, before the current 10% addition, Pinnacle has received a stake in Coolabah from the exit of AMB Capital Partners, a private investment firm of the Bennett family. And now we've reached the time for a short break, but please stay tuned. I'll be back with more of the trending updates for the Australian market.
Tune in to stay updated while on the move.
We will tell you where the crypto craze has reached,
Where the property market is headed next.
what the world is doing to become more environmentally friendly.
Apart from tracking the daily market charter.
Be on top of the latest news and announcements
With 𝐊𝐚𝐥𝐤𝐢𝐧𝐞 TV.
Thanks for your company. Joining us on 𝐊𝐚𝐥𝐤𝐢𝐧𝐞 TV, Sage here, your host live from the studios, and you're watching the Stocks in Action show. And the next news covers Manuka Resources, which is an ASX-listed gold and silver mining and exploration company. Shares of Manuka Resources were trading up on Thursday as the company announced a record month of gold sales and profitability from its Mount Boppy operation. The company has informed that a record result for August was reported despite all odds, such as 5.5 days of lost production, as well as an additional 5 days of only part production, as an employee tested positive for the COVID-19 virus. And as a result, Manuka returned to normal operations on 26th August. Manuka operated loss in sales revenue of $7.8 million, and gold sold 3,196 ounces, silver sold as 1,542 ounces, and the total costs, including finance and corporate overheads, is 5 million Australian dollars. The unaudited monthly profit was 2.8 million Australian dollars. As Manuka already announced, on the 12th of August, the September quarter started positively with record productions and profit achieved in July. Moreover, the above sales value suggested that Manuka's August performance has exceeded July's milestones, and presently Manuka owns 2 fully permitted gold and silver projects, Mount Boppy gold mine and neighbouring tenements, and Wanna Winter silver project with mines, processing plant and neighbouring tenements. Now, the last news is to be discussed in the session covers Oil Search, and shares of oil and gas exploration company Oil Search are trading down on Thursday after the company announced today that it has signed documentations for a new US $565 million non-amortising revolving credit facility with an expiry date of 31st December 2026. The banking group comprises banks from Papua New Guinea, Australia, Asia and the United States, and the new corporate facility replaces the previous $600 million non-amortising revolving credit facility that was due to expire in June 2022. Oil Search is getting support from both existing and new relationship banks, which signals their recognition that Papua New Guinea continues to be an attractive country to invest in. And meanwhile, the new facility extends the group's weighted average debt maturity profile, maintains liquidity above $1 billion and is a key component of Oil Search's capital management strategy for the next 5 years. Now, before wrapping up, let us quickly glimpse through the developments across the equity and commodity markets. And firstly, beginning with the ASX 200's performance, the S&P ASX 200 is lower today, dropping 0.93% and crossing below its 20-day moving average. Omni Bridgeway is down 10.19%, while Virgin Money UK was down 5.63%, and 10 of the 11 sectors are lower today. Telecommunication services was the worst performing sector today in the morning. And that is all for now. Please stay tuned with 𝐊𝐚𝐥𝐤𝐢𝐧𝐞 TV for more of the live market updates. We'll be back soon with more of the news from markets, the economies and diverse themes and sectors. Sage signing off.